It is now 11:17 as we approach Thursday. Hot today. Betsy, you say it's getting better, though.
Yeah, I mean, in the long-term forecast, you know how the ebb and flow of Ohio's weather works. If you don't like it now, just hang in there. It's going to change, and eventually it will. But we're going to kick it off tonight with an update and kind of a look at the annular eclipse that will be visible here in Northeast Ohio. Now, keep in mind, it's a partial eclipse. This is not going to be a total solar eclipse, but we have a chance to see it. It's going to be very early. So keep in mind, this is called an annular solar eclipse. The annular, the full ring of fire eclipse is going to be taking place, but look where it is. It's way up north, up in Canada. So we don't get to see that. We're just going to see about, I think 60% or so of the sun's surface covered by the moon. This is the time when the moon moves in front of the sun in its orbit around the earth, and it happens to happen just tomorrow morning at a very early time. So we are talking about the sunrise is at 5:52. The max eclipse is at 5:55. So it's one of those things like as soon as the sun comes up, you better be looking. And then the partial solar eclipse ends at 6:35. So here's what I want you to know. You still have to wear protection on your eyes to look at the partial solar eclipse. We've had a lot of questions about that. Please don't look directly at the sun to see this. There are still some sun rays getting through. This is only a partial eclipse for us. So it should be pretty cool if we can see it. And of course, the big question is, what about the clouds? Well, we still have a lot of cloud cover that's hanging around now. This is all leftovers of the afternoon convection and rain that we had earlier. And in an hour-by-hour forecast just through the overnight, you can see we stay partly cloudy, but it looks like with all of that humidity that's lying around once again, we could have some light fog that forms. So tomorrow morning at that critical 5:52 to 6:34 time frame, we may have some clouds around, but I still think there is a pretty solid chance that we would get to see it. Now keep in mind, you know where the sun rises, just above the horizon. So you got to get to an area with a clear view to the east, and please, 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 please don't forget to protect your eyes. Okay. If you know anybody with a welding helmet, those work great. Variably cloudy to start your day tomorrow. Otherwise, with patchy fog as mentioned, temperatures are going to be upper 60s. We're going to blast right back into the low 80s for the afternoon. More scattered rain and storms will be firing up. You can see how the rain and storms really kind of petered out as we went through the evening. So that was some good news. And the bigger picture shows that we're kind of still stuck in the doldrums here. All of the big weather action as far as the jet stream energy goes is to the north of us. And we really don't have a whole lot else going on, so that just basically means more of the same. All right, another update on your National Designer hour-by-hour forecast. Again, partly cloudy with some patchy fog to begin your day tomorrow. Temperatures are quickly getting into the 70s, and by midday, we'll be right around 80 degrees. That will fire up more scattered showers and storms with heavy downpours of possibilities we head through the afternoon, and then it all starts to fizzle out as we go through the evening. So it looks like kind of the way it has been the last few days. The real changes won't be coming in until Saturday to Sunday. That's when the humidity starts to drop. That's when we will get some relief from all this heat and the nasty soup. Temperatures low 80s with lingering rain chances into our Friday. We bump back into the mid 80s on Saturday thanks to some sunshine. The rest of your Union Home Mortgage forecast then kind of cools us off into the 70s next week, but that's very comfortable air, only to see the heat return in the extended forecast. So Russ, there's only about a 10-degree temperature difference or so in our entire 10-day outlook.
You know what? That's not bad at all, right?
Yeah, it is going to be fantastic, especially once we get that lower humidity air in here.
Awesome.
I think that's going to be amazing.
All right, Betsy, thanks.